What's up, guys? Welcome to the Anime Sensei channel. Before we begin, remember to subscribe if you haven't yet, and press that bell icon to stay updated of all the new content we're creating. And beware for the following spoilers. Ten, cheating craft. When it comes to an anime about cheating in tests, the last thing you would expect to see is freaking Sharknadoes and pencil guns. Like, seriously, the creator of this anime is either one of two, a fucking genius or a total idiot to create this anime. The show practically has everything in it, like everything. I mean, who the hell came up with the idea of a paper whip or shipping students onto an airplane carrier, launching them off it like some rocket? Imagination peaks in this anime. And what is hilarious about it is the over-the-top, mind-blowing methods they use to cheat. The show premise is simple, silly even. All you have to do is cheat in your test, that's it. But the execution and the pure sheer imagination put into the series makes it worth watching. 9. Chaos Head. He's a typical shut-in otaku that has nothing to do in his life but play eroge games and MMOs. Even though he's a second-year student, he's still a useless bum that hates to interact with others and even talk to 3D girls, aka real humans, and prefers to shut himself in with his manga and games, earning him a weird reputation and causing him to be shunned by everyone he knows. Eight. Taimadou, Gakuen, 35 Shiken, Shoutai. I swear, this guy is just the unluckiest person alive. It's just one bad thing after the other with this guy. He can never have a break. He has a big-ass debt to pay off, he has to take care of his little sister, sucks at using guns for the life of him, and he's sent off to join the worst platoon in the Anti-Magic Forces Academy. However, even with all those odds stacked against him, he was still able to manage to gain the leadership of the 35th Platoon and lead them on successful mission after the other. He's powerful with a sword and uses it to prove his point that even if guns were included, a sword will always be victorious. 7. My Little Monster. Slice of life is an underrated anime genre, and Tonari no Kaibutsu-kun shows us that this genre has a lot to offer. The anime splendidly merges romance and comedy, and the outcome is a healthy series of dialogues between Shizuku Mizutani and the boy that has taken an interest in her, Haru Yoshida. This anime excels in its use of interesting characters. The anime is fast-paced, and no scene is wasted. Shizuku has a cold view of life, only caring about her grades, while Haru is also apathetic about life, not having any friends. Watching these two navigate their friendship and feelings for each other while having little knowledge on how these things work is a terrific experience. 6. Kaze no Stigma. In Kaze no Stigma, the story revolves around the main character, Kazuma. He's a handsome young man with pain skin and red eyes. But what humiliated him at all? In the anime, he was a powerful wind user and considered to be overpowered at some points too. Kazuma belonged to the Kannagi family. Kannagi clan was famous for using the fire powers, which Kazuma never had any talent for. So being a part of the Kannagi family took a heavy toll on him. This made the family disown Kazuma, leaving him in shambles and poor mental health. Though it was in the best interest of Kazuma as it made him a superpower later on in the series. But being able to not use the fire elements while being a part of a clan who specializes in fire, it's sad. 5. Casshern Sins. The anime takes place in the near future when the world has become a wasteland and humanity is also just about done. The only people that remain are robots. They thought that they will live forever, but then a robot named Luna dies, or should I say rusts. Now the robots know that they will also eventually rust, but then a rumor begins that if they eat the one named Casshern, they will gain immortality. However, Casshern himself doesn't know a lot about his past or even his existence, but he's about to be hunted down by robots from all over the world who don't want to die. This is kind of a sad, slow-paced anime. I wouldn't recommend watching all 24 episodes in one sitting, but the plot is interesting, and this anime is one of its kind, so you shouldn't miss out on it either. 4. Quanzhi Gaoshou. This is another Chinese anime. The main character, Ye Shui, is a ridiculously strong player of a multiplayer RPG game called Glory. He's made a name for himself, but becoming too strong often has its drawbacks. He eventually retires from the game and ends up taking a part-time job at an internet cafe. But soon enough, he comes to the realization that the game has launched another server. He decides to give it a go, but this time, he won't be using the same username. He changes his identity to a new name called Lord Grimm. And as you can expect, as soon as he enters the game, it doesn't even take him remotely long to make a strong impression on other players. 3. Hentai Ouji Warawanai Neko. Some people just can't understand the blessings they have until they lose them. This MC has a dream to be seen as a pervert by everyone and for his perverted actions to lose their innocent guise. He does so by voicing his wishes to a weird cat statue and loses his innocent trait, earning him the harsh treatment of a pervert, being beat up, hated, and shunned by girls and everyone around him. Realizing the mistake he committed, he decides to find the person that took his blessing and retrieve it from him, fixing his life in the process. 2. Blade of the Immortal. What could be scarier than a professional and skilled assassin? An immortal one. For all the pain and sorrow Manji has caused after killing 100 innocent souls, a witch inflicted upon him an insect that will heal his wounds, no matter how tough they were, making him immortal and rendering him unkillable. In return of regaining his mortality, he'll have to kill 1,000 evil people to atone for the sins he committed before. He's proficient at using his dual blade weapon as well as using the Sai and Shuriken to battle his enemies and defeat them. They're all skilled as him and serve as worthy foes, but one thing they lack is his immortality, giving him a heavy edge and advantage over his opponents. 1. Yahari Ore no Seishun Love Kanwa Maji Kateru. Yeesh. Talk about antisocial and cold. This kid takes the cake for the day. He's apathetic, narcissistic, and a tad bit nihilistic, believing that being young and the joy of youth is just a bunch of crap and lies we tell ourselves, and he doesn't want anything to do with it. After writing an essay that angered his teacher, she sends him off to join a club in his school with the sole purpose of helping students with their problems and finding solutions for their issues. Moreover, the only one in said club is none other than the school's ice queen, a weird combo if you ask me. And with that, we conclude our video for today. If you enjoyed this list, I want you to smash that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe and press that bell icon to keep you notified of all our new videos. Also, comment down below on the anime you liked the most on this list, and if you're planning to watch any of them. And if you have any suggestions, place them in the comments as well. Until next time, see ya!
If you got a problem to speak out, I'm a cowboy and let's be by. Put Stein skate at the treetop. Berserk what I'm keeping on rewatch. Hunter, I freak out. When I'm in my room, you should keep out. I'm a ghost in the shell, push through hell like gun grave. That's a story to tell of you.